I've been hands-on with the Asus ROG Flow Z13, rocking the brand new AMD Ryzen AI Max 395 processor, and trust me, this thing is a beast. Imagine a tablet that punches way above its weight, leaving even Intel and NVIDIA sweating a little. Curious yet? Let's dive in and see why this chip's got me hooked. So what's the big deal with the Ryzen AI Max 395? Picture this, a 16-core CPU where every single core is a high-performance powerhouse. Unlike older Ryzen AI chips that mix things up with efficiency cores, this one goes all in on raw strength. I ran some benchmarks, and at 70 watts, it's trading blows with Intel's Core i9-14900HX, a monster laptop CPU that guzzles over 100 watts. That's right, you're getting flagship-level multi-core performance with way less power draw. For a sleek tablet like the ROG Flow Z13, that's a game changer if you're after portability without compromise. But here's where it gets wild. The integrated GPU. They've slapped an 8060S in here, and it's no slouch. I fired up some games to test it out, and this little integrated chip was pumping out frames close to what an RTX 4060 can do. I'm talking smooth gameplay in titles like Cyberpunk 2077 at Full HD with medium settings on a tablet. Sure, if you crank it up to native 2K on the Z13's gorgeous screen, the FPS dips a bit, but drop the resolution and it's buttery smooth. For an integrated solution pulling just 70 watts, that's insane. I couldn't believe I was getting desktop-grade gaming vibes from something I could toss in my backpack. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but doesn't all that power turn it into a toaster? Nope. The cooling here is next level. Even when I pushed it to the max, temps stayed around 70 to 75 degrees Celsius. Why? It's all about the design. CPU and GPU on the same die means the heat pipes can tackle both at once, spreading the load across a big surface area. Compare that to separate CPU and GPU setups where the cooling's split and less efficient. I left it rendering a 4K video for an hour and it barely broke a sweat. That's the kind of engineering that makes you sit back and say, wow, they nailed this. Let's talk real-world use. On battery, this thing still flexes. I switched it to balanced mode, about 27 watts, and played some Apex Legends at Full HD. Guess what? I got a solid 2.5 hours of gaming. That's right up there with handheld PCs like the Steam Deck, but in a tablet form factor. For context, my old gaming laptop barely lasted 90 minutes unplugged before begging for a charger. And for everyday stuff, browsing, streaming Netflix, editing some photos in Photoshop, I was hitting 7 to 8 hours easy. Once, I binge-watched a whole season of Stranger Things and still had juice left. It's not just a gaming rig, it's a workhorse you can take anywhere. Speaking of work, I threw some video editing at it too. The codecs engine in this chip is a beast for basic cuts and exports. I chopped up a 10-minute 4K vlog in Premiere, and it flew through the timeline like nobody's business. But, and this is my take, if you're deep into color grading or denoising footage, the integrated GPU starts to show its limits. I tried tweaking a moody cinematic clip, and it wasn't as snappy as my rig with an RTX 3060. For AI stuff or 3D rendering, NVIDIA's CUDA cores still have an edge. That said, for most creators out there, this setup's more than enough to get the job done on the go. Here's the catch though, this kind of tech doesn't come cheap. The ROG Flow Z13 with the Ryzen AI Max 395, it's a premium buy. I get it, not everyone's ready to drop that kind of cash on a tablet, even one this powerful. But hear me out, you're paying for a glimpse into the future. This isn't just a device, it's a statement. If AMD can bring the price down over time, and I bet they're working on it, Intel and NVIDIA might have some sleepless nights ahead. So yeah, I'm impressed. The Ryzen AI Max 395 and the ROG Flow Z13 blends power, efficiency, and portability in a way I haven't seen before. It's not perfect. Price and niche GPU demands hold it back a bit. But for gamers, creators, or anyone who wants a do-it-all machine without the bulk, this is as close as it gets to magic. What do you think? Does this kind of tech excite you as much as it does me? See you in the next one.
If you enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to the later update from my channel. Thank you for watching till the end, and see you in the next video.